everyone, thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to another perfume video. So today we are going to be talking all about 5 wonderful perfumes from the house of Jua. Now, I'd heard quite a lot about Jua over the last few months in the perfume community. I've heard really good things about them, so I know that they create high quality, long lasting, inspired by scents. They do also create their own blends, and the thing that really caught my attention about this brand actually is the fact that they create hybrid fragrances. So in a way these are still inspired by fragrances, but they kind of do their own twist on it. So they choose 2 or more well-known fragrances and blend them together to create a new scent. Today's video is not sponsored by Jua, however they have been very generous and gifted me these 5 perfumes to share with you today. Before we jump in though, if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I create weekly perfume videos, so if that's something which interests you, then please don't forget to click the subscribe button below. It really means an awful lot when you guys do that. Also, if you would like to be notified every time I make a new upload, you can click the notification bell as well. Okay, so I'm actually going to start off with the perfume I was most intrigued by, and this is one of their hybrid scents, which I still can't quite get over that idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. So this perfume here is called Cherry Casino. This is the bottle here. Really nice packaging. I really love the artwork on these bottles. I think they're really unique. Sort of illustrations on these bottles. I think it's really nice. Now you guys, this fragrance is just incredible. So Cherry Casino is actually a hybrid fragrance made up of 2 inspired by scents combined. So it's made up of Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum and also Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. So they've based this fragrance on a combination of both of those scents. So of course, when I first heard that description of this fragrance, the fact that it's basically a combination of Baccarat Rouge and Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, I just had to try it. Like, I really had to get my nose on this because that just sounded absolutely divine to me, and it is beautiful, you guys. So this fragrance, immediately when you first smell it, you get that Baccarat Rouge DNA, that really distinctive Baccarat Rouge scent, and a really thick, juicy, kind of sour cherry note as well, and it's absolutely beautiful, you guys. I like the fact that they've done something a bit different here by creating these hybrid scents. It's something that they offer that you really can't find anywhere else, if you know what I mean. So it's, they're offering something a bit different. And this one is absolutely stunning, you guys. So Cherry Casino has that very distinctive marine-like quality to it, which you would expect from the Baccarat Rouge DNA in here. So it definitely has that marine-like quality, almost verging on a saltiness. It's just giving this marine, like ambergris kind of smell to it, which is just divine. It's quite rich and opulent as well. Very attractive, flirty, if you know what I mean. It's just absolutely beautiful, this fragrance. The cherry notes in here blend beautifully with that Baccarat Rouge Extrait DNA. They just blend so well together. It's just a match made in heaven. The Tom Ford Lost Cherry and Baccarat Rouge Extrait is just such a brilliant idea to combine those 2 fragrances in this scent. I know actually on their website they offer a lot of these hybrid fragrances which include Baccarat Rouge as one of the scents that make up this hybrid, and I think that's really clever as well, because actually Baccarat Rouge is a perfume, in my opinion, which layers beautifully with many fragrances. So it's nice that they've picked up on that and decided to create this wide range of different fragrances, making use of that. And I just think it was an absolutely fantastic idea. This is a beautiful fragrance. If you enjoy Lost Cherry, if you enjoy Baccarat Rouge, then you're gonna absolutely love this. And also, if you're a fan of Baccarat Rouge but you don't like how popular it's become, if you're a bit tired of that same kind of smell and you want like a different twist on it, if you want something a little bit different, then definitely check out their website, because like I say, they have many hybrid fragrances featuring Baccarat Rouge, so you still get a little bit of that beautiful DNA in there, but of course it's mixed with other fragrances, so it's going to be a slightly different take on it. It's going to be, a refreshing new version of it basically, and I absolutely love this one. So that is Cherry Casino. Next up, I want to mention another hybrid fragrance. These were the ones I was most excited about actually, these hybrid scents, just because it's a concept I never would have thought of, you know, it's just something so different, and I love the fact that they've taken this risk and done that, because it just works so incredibly well, you guys. So this one here is, I'll just show you the bottle first. It's called Angelic Aphrodisiac, and it comes in this beautiful kind of turquoisey blue label bottle there with some feathers, I think, shown on the label. I just love the designs on these bottles. They all have really different creative pictures on them, like all the different bottles on their websites, and this is a really beautiful one, I think. And on the side it has the name of the fragrance. Really beautiful, quite a nice rich yellowy amber coloured juice as well. And this fragrance combines elements of Kilian, Angel's Share, and also Psychedelic Love. They do have a dupe of Angel's Share on their website, so they do offer a dupe just of that fragrance alone, which I was really tempted to choose as one of my 5, but this one sounded a bit more interesting to me, and it just sounded so beautiful when I looked at all the notes from the 2 fragrances which they've chosen to combine in this scent. I just thought it sounded absolutely amazing. And I have to say that this is one of my favourites from the 5. This one is absolutely beautiful, you guys. It's got that rich, sweet spiciness that you would expect from Angel's Share. It's got that slight booziness to it. It's got this sweetness, a slight rosiness, I suppose. And both of those fragrances, the Initio fragrance and Kilian Angel's Share, they are both scents which I've really been quite interested to try. I think they both sound absolutely incredible. So when I saw that they were both combined together to create this scent, I just had to try this one as well. It's absolutely beautiful, you guys. Such an amazing idea to combine these fragrances together, because it just works so well. And I love, again, that they've done their own unique take on this. It's like they've created their own new fragrance by combining, you know, well-known scent profiles that people already know and love, and I just think it's a fantastic idea. I love this one. It's so beautiful, very, very seductive, I would say. This is a really fantastic date night scent, just because it has that rich, sweet, spicy, boozy quality to it. It's absolutely fantastic, and I just love it. Something I'll also mention about these fragrances, and it actually says it on the bottle here, they're all an extrait de parfum concentration, so they're all very rich. They have a high concentration of oils in them, and it says there on the bottle extrait de parfum. So these are all really strong perfumes. They all come in a 30ml bottle, I believe. There's a few fragrances on their website which you can pick in 100ml, but otherwise, you know, most of them just come in a 30ml. Which you might think, oh, that's quite a small bottle, but actually the juice itself is very concentrated, it's very strong, so you probably don't actually need to spray that much of these fragrances to get the full effect. So that's why, you know, it comes in this smaller size, because it is an extrait de parfum concentration. And I just absolutely love this one, you guys. It's up there with my favourites from all of these. It's just simply to die for. If you love that fragrance from Initio, Psychedelic Love, if you love that, and if you also love Kilian Angel's Share and you're curious to know what they would both smell like together, then of course give this fragrance a try. That is Angelic Aphrodisiac. Next up today, you guys, is a fragrance which, of course, again, I was so excited to try. Now this is an inspired by scent, it's not a hybrid or anything, it's just an inspired by, and it is called Lady Elixir. And this is a dupe for Rocha's Elixir Perfumes. Now that is a perfume which I love. I have a sample of it, I've tried it and I love it. And when I saw that they had this available on their website, I just had to choose it because I already knew that I loved that fragrance. It was kind of on my wish list actually. If you've seen my most recent springtime wish list video, I believe that I actually mentioned that Rocha perfume on there. This is such a fantastic, inspired by creation. You get that blast of peach initially, just as you do with the original Elixir. Oh, it's so feminine, so flirty, so beautiful and girly. Perfect for every day. This is your perfect kind of flirty, light-hearted, girly, everyday fragrance. So, so gorgeous. Initially the peach is really quite strong with this fragrance, but it does kind of balance out the more that it dries down onto your skin, because when I first sprayed it I was quite taken aback by how strong the peach note is in this one, but it does definitely balance out the more that you wear it. More of the florals come out the longer it's on your skin. I think there's some other fruits in here, I believe. Maybe some berries. There's peony, rose, I think. This one is absolutely beautiful. I think it would make an amazing signature scent. It's got that same kind of bubbly, youthful, girly feeling that the original Delina has. They don't smell alike, of course, they're completely different, but as far as the mood goes and the feeling that it evokes, this is definitely down the same line as, you know, Delina, the original Chloe. Just such a nice, peachy, kind of fruity floral fragrance, but it's quite refined as well. It's not really it's not a juvenile fruity floral. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's a little bit powdery, smooth, quite sweet but not overly so. Absolutely stunning, you guys. I love this one. I'm so glad I chose it. And also the bottle of this one is beautiful. I absolutely love the design of these bottles, you guys. I'm really into art and things like that, and you know, if there's a nice bottle design or an interesting picture or something like that, it really kind of grabs my imagination. So I absolutely love this look on the bottle. Wait, I'll just turn it around that way. That kind of black and white look with the gold detailing, and this one is just incredible. If you're a fan of Rocha's Elixir Perfumes and you would like a more affordable version, then I would definitely check this one out. It's Jua Fragrances Lady Elixir. And next up I chose these two stunning, rich, beautiful gourmand fragrances, and they're both absolutely incredible. So I have Caramel Delight, which is inspired by a version of Xerjoff Lyra, and I chose Dark Chocolate, Rum and Vanilla, which is inspired by a version of Gourmand Coquine from Guerlain, which has now been discontinued, I believe. So these two fragrances are absolutely mesmerising, you guys. They are so delicious. They are some of the nicest gourmand fragrances I've ever tried. Like, they're so scrumptious and addictive. So Dark Chocolate, Rum and Vanilla is a really beautiful, rich, deep, boozy, cocoa, vanillic kind of fragrance. This is just absolutely delectable, you guys. It's so rich and sweet but not sickly, if that makes sense. So the chocolate in here, it's definitely a very luxurious dark chocolate, almost like cocoa. It's not really a super sweet milk chocolate that's in here. It's definitely a slightly bitter, rich, deep, dark chocolate notes that they have going on in here. Again, the vanilla is a really beautiful, very refined kind of vanilla. And the rum note in here, I would say, is really quite prominent. So if you're a fan of those really rich kind of rum accords in fragrances, if you enjoy a really rich, opulent, boozy kind of fragrance, then I would definitely check this one out. I think you would really enjoy it. This is just a fantastic gourmand fragrance, you guys. I'm loving it. I think it will come into its own in autumn and winter as well. But having said that, I've been wearing this non-stop recently, and we're kind of going into summer now, and I've been loving it nonetheless. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is really something else. It's very gourmand, but almost not too much. Like, it's still nice as a perfume, if you know what I mean. It's really gourmand, but it's still nice as a perfume. And what I mean by that is sometimes you can smell fragrances and they're just so, so gourmand that, well, this is just my opinion at the end of the day, but sometimes I'll smell a fragrance and it's so heavily gourmand that I think, you know, it smells wonderful, but I don't like it as a perfume. This one is actually perfect as a perfume, and it's really gourmand at the same time, but it's quite refined. It's just absolutely beautiful, you guys. So alluring, so addictive. Like, I really cannot get enough of this one. Very, very rich with that rum note. I would say this might be a bit too rich for some. This might be a bit nauseating for some, so just be wary of that. But if you really enjoy your delicious, rich, indulgent, gourmand fragrances and you like a rum note and chocolate and vanilla, then I think you would love this one. It's just, oh my gosh, you guys, it's just so good. And the next super, super delicious gourmand fragrance that I chose was this beauty here, Caramel Delight, which is a inspired by version of Xerjoff Lyra. Oh my heavenly days, you guys. I have been so interested to try Lyra for so long now, and I've finally been able to try a dupe of it. I absolutely love this one, you guys. It's just, oh my goodness. There's that kind of citrusy orange accent to this, but it's a very rich, indulgent, expensive smelling caramel scent. Maybe with a touch of citrus just in the opening as well. I don't know if it's just orange, I don't know if there's maybe meant to be a touch of lemon as well, I'm not quite sure. I think it might just be a little bit of a kick of bitter orange initially, and then this rich, enveloping, indulgent, intoxicating caramel fragrance. It's just, oh my goodness, it's so good, you guys. If you love caramel, but you don't want to shell out for the original Lyra, if the price point is a bit too high for you, as it is for me, the Xerjoff fragrances are a little bit out of my price range, but if you really wanted to try it, then I would definitely give this one a go, because it's just absolutely beautiful. I know they also do dupes for other Xerjoff fragrances, so they have a dupe of Italica, for example. I think they have other ones as well. They really have such a wide range of perfumes on their website. It was so difficult for me to choose 5 because I had a list of so many that I loved the sound of, you guys. They just had so many delicious sounding fragrances on their website. It's really quite amazing, and oh my goodness, they're just so good. The quality is really good. These smell expensive, actually. These smell really good quality. They're really strong. I'm so thankful to have been sent these. I really, really love them. They're just such amazing fragrances. I've been wearing them so much ever since I received them. Seriously, like every day I've been wearing them. So thank you again to Jua Fragrances for sending me these to review. I'm really thankful. I absolutely love them, and I would recommend them to you guys. I think they're fantastic. Oh, something else I need to remember to mention actually is the packaging. So they all come in a beautiful box like this. I think the packaging is just incredible. So it's this beautiful kind of sturdy box that they come in, and it's sort of magnetic closure here, and it opens out like a book, like so. And I think that's just such a nice, again, quite a unique take on packaging. And there's a little bit of information written on the inside there just about the ingredients, the quality, really nice sort of information on the inside there. Beautifully presented, quite whimsical. The fact that it opens out like a book, I think that's a really nice idea. And it's perfect for storage because it's super sturdy. Like, this is a really sturdy box. And of course it has the Jua brand on the back, Extrait de Parfum, because all of these fragrances are in the Extrait de Parfum concentration. So there we have it, you guys. Those are my 5 new fragrances from Jua, and they are all actually the first perfumes I've ever tried from Jua. So of course I was very pleasantly surprised when I discovered how much I loved them. Leave a comment below of any Jua fragrances which you love. Have you tried any from this house? Just let me know in the comments. I always love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!